computer. Yes. All right. So we are live in our intentional living group and we are recording for those that will miss it that are outside of our intentional living group. Oh my gosh. Good morning. Happy Sunday. So we are in day 14 of this month's 30 days to healthy living. So congratulate yourselves. It's an amazing, amazing choice you made for you, your health, and your body. I am Tina Fenton. I'm an independent consultant with Arbonne and an area manager, yoga therapist, wellness enthusiast. And I'm with my sidekick,
Marian Haran. I am a health and wellness expert, district manager, and independent consultant with Arbonne International. And I am so pumped to be on here today talking to you about something that I hold so dear and near to my heart. So we are in the season of spring. And what does that even mean? Like, what are some things that are happening in this time? Like, I don't know about you, Tina, but you're doing the detox, but there's so much happening with the energy shifts and energy sways of life. Like a lot of stuff is starting to come up. And what are some things that we can do to live a more intentional life, to kind of go with that natural flow of the seasons of life, of renewal and regeneration and all this wonderful stuff?
So Marian's here for the science. I'm here to give you the layman's terms. Spring cleaning. Spring cleaning of our lives, our bodies, our minds,
our souls,
everything. So that's what, as the trees are like rebirth right now, you're in this great time as day 14 is here. Fog has lifted. Don't give up. Most people start to give up at this point. You're only going to keep feeling better from here. So please don't give up. But we are here today.
Well, as soon as I want to just touch on that, as soon as people start to feel better, they're like, oh, great. Yeah, I'm all better now. Like I can just be done. No, the real beauty happens when you allow the time to honestly let your body heal, because it's a process. Like we are not linear creatures. There is a whole cycle and flow. And just like our seasons have a monthly flow, our days have a flow, our weeks have a flow, like our bodies have a flow. So letting the whole process take hold, that's where the magic and beauty really happens.
And that whole cellular renewal, allowing the body to shed. So for those of you that are going into day 15 tomorrow, we start that body cleanse. That what is it? The new word is gentle tox or clean tox.
Clean tox.
They're changing the name. So we're still
I see it right there.
So you're going to drink that every day for 7 days. Slowly, it's really yummy. Put it in, if you have the Arbonne bottle, fill it with warm water, put it in, and drink it slowly over a course of a couple of hours. And this is a deep cellular cleanse. So that spring cleaning is getting a little deeper. So don't forget to do that every day. If you're just doing maintenance, 80-20, or enjoying some of the products, I invite you to explore using the body cleanse because it is just really, really yummy. I could go back to that, but really beneficial to the body.
I want to just touch on, like, everything has a purpose. Every one of the products that's in the 30 Days to Healthy Living program was designed for a purpose. And I thought it was really beautiful that Arbonne had given this Clean Tox away with a qualifying purchase last month. Like, this is the prime time to do it. So as we are moving into this April, as we're moving into this spring season, it's really important to nourish the organs that are associated with the elements. Tina, do you want to talk a little science?
No, you can. And then Tina's got the layman's terms for you after. So go ahead. But we got to watch our time because we don't want to lose.
Yeah, so this is the moment of, if anyone's familiar with ancient Chinese medicine. So traditional Chinese medicine, it talks about how we're all derived from elements. We have wood, water, metal, earth, and fire. Like those are the main elements of our existence.
And air.
Well, air is actually, no, it's not one of the Chinese elements. That's one of the zodiac elements, which is different and it makes things really confusing. But I'm really working on like how to.
Interesting, because I thought ether, air was one of them as well. Interesting.
Okay, air is one of the zodiac elements, but it's also so these elements in ancient Chinese, in traditional Chinese medicine, they all correspond to different seasons. There's spring, fall, spring, summer, late summer, fall, and winter. And with each of those seasons, it corresponds to a different element. And this month's element is spring. It's wood. And you can kind of see it. I positioned myself intentionally because you can see this tree behind me. It's growing. And that's really what this whole season is about. It's about the rebirth, the regrowing, the regeneration. Wood relates to our liver and our gallbladder. These two organs control so much of our life. Like, our liver produces bile, so it allows us to really digest our food. The gallbladder stores the bile in order for it to be released for the digestion. Like these two organs, they filter, they detoxify, they regulate our chemical levels, they filter our blood, they filter everything that is in our body right now. And the one way that we can really help enhance this season, enhance this detoxification, is by supporting these organs. There's lots of different things that we can do to support these organs. Doing the 30 Days to Healthy Living program, huge. But, if you're not on a detox, what are some other things that you can do to really help nourish the liver? I know personally, like I love having like milk thistle tea. Like I have that clean tox tea every day because it has the licorice root, it has the milk thistle that helps enhance my liver. I choose food. So there's this whole like eating with the seasons methodology that I'm really diving more into, which I think is so fascinating. So the springtime, you want to have foods that are more calming to the body, because right now there's a lot of frustration and anger that's happening. Like, I don't know if you feel overly like stuck, or there's a lot of anger, there's a lot of movement happening.
Can I
And
interject here?
yeah, please.
Okay, so you're talking about foods that allow the body to calm.
Yes.
Basically, the Healthy Living program is just that. If the suggested list, if you follow it for the 30 days, it is allowing our liver and other organs of our body to relax.
Yes.
They don't have to work as hard. They're not being taxed to break down all of these processed foods and certain foods that have a deeper chemical, this is you, science, whatever. But breaking down those foods, we tax our liver all day long with alcohol, with sugar, with these foods, with processed chemicals, toxins. But if we use the suggested list for Arbonne, then we're now allowing those organs to relax. Okay, continue.
Well, you can even tweak it a little bit further in eating with the seasonal produce that's available right now, because nature was intended to support every season. So what produce is available right now, it's a lot of like bitter foods. It's a lot of pungent tastes. If you're having more like ginger and garlic and scallions and like the little microgreens, like all of these things, if we're consuming this more right now, it's going to further enhance this season. It's going to further enhance this wood element and really help to propel us even farther. One other thing, like I love having more asparagus and peas around this time. Like not only are they starting to bloom and becoming available as fresh, like we want to eat with the seasonal produce because it's also going to be higher concentration of nutrients, but the nutrients now are designed to help. Like Mother Nature, I'm sorry, Mother Nature is amazing in her ability to provide exactly what we need for each season. And I don't know, I just love that. We're all connected to this planet. We're all like in this. Okay.
I love that alignment though to spring into Mother Earth, because that's intentional living. That's
Completely.
into the present moment, seeing what's going on, and then aligning ourselves to that. So I'm going to add some layman's terms, things that you can do if that was like, ooh, that's a lot for me to process.
I know. I get a little too crazy.
No,
If anyone would want more information or to talk more deeply about this though, if you want to know what element you are, or if you want to know what signs of imbalance are in these elements, I can totally help you with that. Like that's my jam.
But I'm also going to we have all different levels in this group. I mean, I've been doing the Healthy Living program for over 2 years. So everybody's at a different point. So it definitely is valuable to me to hear all of that, and others. If it was too overwhelming, take a deep breath.
I'm too excited.
I know, I am too. And I'm going to give you a few more things then that you can do to help bring clean in your life. Water, hydrate every day. You know, there's different rules out there, but just think about it this way: half your weight in water every day.
Yep.
Move, just move. It doesn't have to be high intensity cardio. Do some twisting, do a little yoga, do some stretching, dance, put some music on and dance around the house.
Oh my
Go
God, I
take
had a
the
dance
dog
party
for a
last night.
walk. I'm sorry.
I had a dance party last night. It was so amazingly awesome.
Great. Move, just move. Get the heart rate up a little bit, you know, have some fun. Go outside in the sun and throw the ball around. Meditate, declutter the mind, breathing. There's some great apps out there I always send my students to. So go ahead and find an app that works for you. Go to YouTube, go to Spotify, whatever. There's so much support out there. Meditation isn't oming and sitting with your eyes closed in complete silence. You can do movement meditation. You can do visualization. You
I
can
love the body scan.
body scanning or chanting or humming or singing. So there's so many ways to meditate because it's just decluttering the mind of the 60 to 80,000 thoughts and coming into our center for a little while. The dietary cleanse. I don't like using the word cleanse or detox because we're just letting our bodies reset to see how good they can feel. So, you know, using Arbonne, whole foods, aligning with the seasons, resting your organs, find new recipes, resting the body, just sit out in the sun, soak in. That was another one, getting some vitamin D. So go sit outside for a little while, turn the phone off, walk away from it, from technology just for a little while. Mine has been on the fritz that I feel like it's the universe telling me to walk away from my phone.
Well,
I'm sorry.
nothing. Yep. I was just going to say, yes. Oh my God. I've been experiencing that too.
Yeah, go walk away for a little while. The world isn't going to come to an end if you can't answer every phone call.
Well, and also like letting that flow. Like when these things happen and when you find the frustration in the activity, just letting it flow. It's kind of like the water rushing through a river. You just want it to keep going. Like our water is draining right now out of the mountains. So we just really need to continue to just, you know, you see it, you have the encounter of the frustration, just let it flow. Just like let it keep going. Don't harbor onto it. Sorry.
No, you're right. You're absolutely right. That goes with the thoughts and the mind. That's the mindfulness part. Purging your pantry and upgrade. Go spring clean it. I started yesterday. I can't believe what I found in the back of my pantry. Throw stuff out. Look at expiration dates. Read labels. If it doesn't align with what you're doing right now, don't save it for later or for a guest. Heave ho it or donate it. Go donate it to a pantry if it's not expired.
Yeah.
Create a morning routine. Crucial. Create a morning routine.
We could repost our Intentional Living Live on creating morning routines as well, if anyone is interested. Yes. So reach out. We have a lot of content available.
Digital detox, like I was saying, shut it off, maybe an hour a day, shut it off an hour before bed, shut it off. Don't scroll mindlessly. We all go down that rabbit hole of TikTok.
Stay in this group. Stay connected to the group.
Yes, definitely. And then community. Who are you spending your time with? We are the average of the 5 people we spend the most time with. We did one on this as well, the proximity principle. Who are you spending your time with? Are they supporting you as you're on this journey of health and wellness? It can be really hard if everyone around you is doing the opposite of what you're doing all day long. I experienced it in the past. I experienced it, sometimes resistance, and it's hard. So find people that are supporting you. This group is over 200 people that are all focused on better living through their health.
So lifting you up, encouraging you, empowering you with the tools that you need to really like filter out all of that. Because for so long, I mean, if I could interject for a minute, like for so long, I've had so much negativity impacting my life that I wasn't even aware of. Like we don't know how it's affecting us until we have a moment of intention to say, oh, that comment really made me feel weird. And it kind of brought me down a little bit. So just having that intention right now.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Sorry.
No, you're right. It's all part of your community. Are they lifting you up or are they draining you? Are they supporting you and saying, or are they turning around and saying, you don't have to eat that way? You
Come
can,
on,
you
just
can
order this with me.
drink
Yeah.
this alcohol tonight. You don't need to go practice your yoga
You
or
look great. You look great. I love you the way you are.
well, those are important to hear. Those are important to hear, but if they're you also have to listen to if they're supporting you in the choices you're making right now to feel the best you can feel.
Exactly. That's the
It's a
key.
balance. It's a balance. We can go down that road for another
Woo. Maybe that should be like an upcoming talk.
So you're on the right path and you're not alone. And every time, and I'm struggling with this with movement right now, why did you make these choices? Why are you doing what you're doing? What is your why? What is your long-term goals and benefits from being this way now? Because this is not a diet. We're shifting our lifestyle. Does it mean you can't have in the future a piece of bread? No. We're letting our body rest and reset itself to see how good we can feel. And then we can indulge. Like life is not about deprivation. Life is about listening to what our body needs. And this reset allows us to stop and listen to what our body needs. So you're on the right path. Don't give up. Day 15 tomorrow. We've all got this. We're all doing it. Reach out, comment below, reach out to your consultant if you have any questions. You should not be hungry. You should not at this point be irritable. You should not be stressed and you should not feel lost. So either reach out to your consultant or reach out to one of us and we will be here to support you, lift you up and keep you going. On that note, I always say, don't forget to breathe. It's so important to breathe.
Like nice deep diaphragmatic. I didn't say that right.
Diaphragmatic. And
Diaphragmatic.
thank you. Thank you for being on this journey with us.
Yeah. Your body will thank you.
Yes. Another week done. We thank you for joining us. This was fun to do it live in the Intentional Living page.
I'm excited.
Yeah. Take care of you. Put you first so that you can fill other people's cups.
And live a more intentional life.
Absolutely. All right. Peace out. We're going to try and figure out how to shut all this off. So talk to y'all soon. Bye.